All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone who teaches truth and rule well. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. I'm your Akabar Karash. I'm going to this article, man, on coronavirus, man, because it's basically plaguing the people over there in China. All right, and it's who knows if it's something that's always been around. Coronavirus, it's many different strands of coronavirus, but due to the you gooks, all right, abominable way of eating and living, that it's a new strand that's just basically people are dropping dead from, all right. And Esau is basically pretty much, well, they're trying to contain it, but this is just prophecy, man. Different plagues that's going to happen that you're not going to be able to contain, because things like this is going to take place all around the world eventually, man. All right. And the only thing you can do is just pray that the Lord is with you. So we're going to read this article. It says coronavirus cases seem to be leveling off. Not anymore. It says on Thursday, health officials in China reported more than 4,000 new cases in Hubei province alone. A change in diagnostic criteria may be the reason. All right, so it's 4,000 new cases, man, after they thought they had this thing contained, because you had, thousands of people, I would say hundreds of people been dropping dead, and thousands of people affected by this disease, man, that they're basically trying to nourish back to health. Some people dropping dead, some people are not. But they and overall, they even had some staff, medical staff, that had dropped dead, man. You had some doctor I read about who's dropped dead from trying to help people. You got this because it seems to be only in China. It's not like in places like Beijing. It's they trying to contain this thing, but it seemed, you had a few other cases outside of the U.S. due to traveling. So a lot of people's been quarantined. Anywhere you go in China, man, you basically getting quarantined. You basically they got to check your temperature, all the, run all these tests, man, just to go to Starbucks and get some coffee, So, but we going to finish reading this article. It says the news seems to be positive. The number of coronavirus cases reported in China over the past week suggested that the outbreak might be slowing. The containment efforts were working. It says, but on Thursday, officials added more than 14,840 new cases to the tally of the infected in Hubei province alone. All right, so you got 4,000 some odd cases, new cases, just happened overnight. So this thing don't look like it's gonna be slowing down no time soon. All right, it says bringing the total number to 48,206, the largest one-day increase so far recorded, man. So that's, man, they had said almost 50,000 new cases increased in one day, man. So this thing is taking off, man. When you have like something like this to take place, is really no way to contain something that's spreading so fast, that's taking out so many people so quickly, man. And this is just all the Most High, man. The plagues that He's gonna spread over the earth, man. You got people dropping dead from all kind of things, man. All kind of pestilence and diseases, man. Any ailment is that you can drop dead from is a pestilence, and it's a disease, from whether it be from AIDS, cancer, lupus, man, or whatever you can be, man. The common cold, pneumonia, man. People dropping dead from all kind of stuff, man. All right, it says the death toll in the province rose 1,310, including including 242 new deaths, man. And so that's a lot of people dropping dead, man. That's a lot of people dropping dead right there, man. That's just not something to just blink your eye at, man. This is, people are really concerned about this, man. And we've been warning you people, for a long time, man, that all these different plagues is going to begin to happen to earth when the Most High begin judging this earth, all right? It says, the sharp rise reported cases illustrates how hard it has been for scientists to grasp the extent and severity of the coronavirus outbreak in China, particularly inside the epicenter where thousands of sick people remain untested for the illness, man. So this people, they really, like I said, everywhere in China right now, you getting quarantined, man. The hospital ain't got enough beds. All right. They setting up the epicenter, man, to basically where they putting people in there, and they not allowing them to even go nowhere until they get tested, man. It's cases where I seen people that was in China basically just suffering, man. There was no help for them, man. They was just dying, because they so short of staff, and it's more cases than they can handle, man. So a lot of people are going to drop dead because they can't even get treated, because this thing is spreading fast, man. Now, whether Esau unleashed this coronavirus, because there's different type of strains of coronavirus, whether Esau released it or not, because I seen a brother, GMS Vent, man, the brother Demashapot, man, did a beautiful lesson, basically because Esau, he has different viruses that can attack you depending on your race, man. That's just like certain things affect different genetic DNA differently, man. Different viruses or whatever, man. Just like Esau always wants to vaccinate your children. Well, that vaccination has a effect more on Israelite babies more than the average heathen kid, man. It causes cancer. It causes you to be deformed. All these different what else? Down syndrome and cases like that, man. It affects people different, man. So that's, this could be something unleashed by Esau himself, man, because he's the ultimate he's the ultimate destroyer of the earth, man. So he may conjure up some of these things and put them out there as a test run on what's going to happen here in Babylon, all right? But we just going to go through the scriptures and just grab a few precepts that I want to grab. This is Second Esdras 15 and 27. It says, for now all the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for Yahweh should not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Right, man. And you don't see, these gooks being delivered, man. When you have 50,000 people that's dropping dead from a disease, man, don't look like the Most High is going to deliver you. And you have hundreds of thousands of people who's affected by this disease, a whole country, country under quarantine, basically. Hey, man, this the Most High don't look like he gonna deliver you gooks from this thing, but you got some cases where you got, due to traveling, you got the coronavirus outside of the China, man. That's made into a few different states, which they really trying to keep under wraps because they don't really want people going crazy. Esau really wants to keep the people dumbed down or whatever. They don't want you to panic, but this thing is, it's different cases, man, where Esau is not telling you, man. The people didn't slip through the cracks. All right, you got I think I heard a brother speaking on in some cases where in a particular city where a certain Chinese restaurant is losing a lot of money right now. They're pretty sure they're gonna take a lot of big hits because naturally people don't even want to come in contact with people with Moab, man. People don't want to come in contact with them because I was in the hospital. I had a little daughter, and she basically, man, it was a fucking gook that came in there, and he fucking, he's talking to us, man. Then he had a slight cough, and I'm thinking like he coughed, and I'm thinking like, what? I'm like, hold on, we supposed to be, Jake, man. They think Jake don't know nothing, but yeah, I was just a little concerned about that, man. But yeah, obviously that particular gook didn't happen, man. But the Most High is basically plaguing you people with these different pestilence and diseases, man. All right. This is Matthew 24 and 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." Right. So these are all things that was prophesied to happen, man. These different famine, pestilence, and all these different diseases like this, man. This is gonna happen, man. We in the last day, seconds of the last days. So, and prophecy is starting to, have a snowball effect, man. This thing is beginning to happen. So, yeah. So you gonna look up, man. Then it's basically it's gonna be a worldwide thing. It ain't gonna be only just in China, man, where they trying to quarantine, because once it spread too far, Esau gonna know there is no containing this thing, man. So once it really, that's what they trying to do right now, because it's a few different cases here in the U.S. Now Esau don't like to speak on things unless they know for sure, because I've it was another doctor that I was talking to, and he was basically telling me that, yeah, because I was telling him it might be a case of coronavirus here in Lawrence, Kansas. All right, when he said, yeah, they, but right now they keeping it under wraps to show you that these people know. He said they keeping it under wraps until they actually able to confirm that it is the coronavirus, man. So they haven't confirmed yea or nay yet, not that I'm aware of, but it's probably more than likely was coronavirus. So they're gonna probably try to contain him and whoever he came in contact with, and whoever they came in contact with, and by then it's just spread everywhere, and it's you can't contain it, man. So that's what Esau's going to try to do in these latter times, but he will not prevail against the judgment of the Most High. It means just basically judgment that's set to happen, all right? And it's really nothing that Esau can do, or anything that nobody can do. You just got to actually pray that the Most High is with you, man, and that's the only thing that you can do, all right? This is Psalms 91:7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right? So, man, hey, if you protected by the Most High, you with the Lord, he's going to protect you, man. It says 1,000 shall fall at your right side, and it's like the brother said, I haven't seen no reported case of any Israelite or Jake catching this coronavirus and dropping dead, man. So I mean, it may be, because Jake be over in China, man, for different reasons, playing basketball overseas, so it's all kind of Jake in China, but I haven't seen any reported cases of any Jake actually catching the coronavirus or dropping dead. I mean, who knows, but and ultimately, this is going to be for the men of the Lord, man. When you have 1,000 that should fall at thy side, man, but it should not come nigh thee, because you see in the article, man, you got thousands of people that's dropping dead, because, Jake was scattered among the nations, man. We was scattered, amongst all these different nations, man. So, hey, and it says, verse 8, it says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right. And some of these things, like we say, man, these plagues and destructions and death is for reserved for the wicked and reserved for judgment. All right. It said, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitations. All right. And meaning that's what we dwell with the Most High, men who's going to be protected like this, man. In that day, you got to have a hedge or protection around you. When 1,000 should be fall at your right hand, man. That's just the Lord, man. All right, that's just the protection of the Lord at the end of the day. Verse 10, it says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, man. So, hey, if you protected, man, and the Lord is protecting you, you're not going to suffer some of these different plagues that you're going to see people suffer here in the latter days, man. Pestilence, all kind of diseases, man. Is gonna, new diseases, man. Esau, he's conjuring up all kind of different plagues in his laboratories, man. And like I said, a lot of times these things might just be a test run for Esau to a experiment that he's planning to experiment on the people in Babylon, man. Mainly you Jakes. All right. But if you're rolling with the Lord, you're going to be protected in that day. All right. Grab a few more precepts. Let's see. Yep. Let's go to Proverbs 18:10. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right. So that's what if you're a righteous man, you're going to be coming in the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. All right. Because what? It's a shield of protection, man. You can be delivered by these names, especially you got the faith and the works to go along with it, man. Hey, if you're a man of the Lord, at the end of the day, the Lord is going to protect you, man. You just got to have faith in these things, man. That's why you can't you get too wrapped up in some of the things and the death and the destruction that's going to go on around the world, the different famines, different things is going to go on like that, man, because what? We're going to be delivered from these things, man. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah 30 and start at 6. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, man, right? Because you're going to have men, grown men, who's basically, it's referring to them as being in travail as a woman, man, because you're going to have grown men who's going to be out of their mind, when all hell break loose, when you got Jacob's trouble, when you got martial law, all these different plagues and famines, and then just complete chaos, man, that's in the streets. You're going to have grown men who's basically, is going to be losing their mind, is basically going to be bugging out, all right? Verse 7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it. And that's the point, that, Jake is going to be saved out of these different calamities and plagues that's going to actually hit the earth, man. You're going to actually be delivered and saved from it, man. It's, the Most High, if he's with you, with you don't have nothing to worry about, man. That's why, these times we headed in, we won't see us trying to prep or prepare, food, store food or got generators. And brothers, look, it's nothing wrong if you got these things, it's cool, but you can't, think that you're going to save yourself out of a situation like this, man. It's going to have to be some spiritual, divine intervention, man, because we're not carnal, man. It's nothing you can do. Get no guns, bulletproof vests, things like that. It's not gonna save you out of this thing, man. The Lord is gonna have to be with you in those days, man. All right. Let's grab another precept and close out. Yep. This is Isaiah 65:13. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye should be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye should be ashamed. All right. So, hey, man, we're going to rejoice, man. All right. We're going to rejoice, while you people are basically, are suffering, man, because look, we're in debt to the Most High, man, and we're trying to work off that debt, man, so the Most High can, protect us when the time come, man. The scriptures say he is our salvation in the time of trouble, man. So he's our deliverance, in the time of trouble. That's why we don't get worried about Esau rolling on us or, whatever the case may be, any pestilence or diseases falling up on us, all right? Verse 14, he says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit, man, right? Because just like when we was in Egypt, man, our people, when the Most High plagued Egypt, Jake heard all them cries, man, from the Egyptians, man, that they was getting plagued with boils and blisters, of gross darkness, of all their firstborns being murdered. And it's similar to what's going to happen here in Babylon, man. All the different plagues. This is going to actually plague Babylon, man, and it's all due to the judgment of the Most High, man. So when you look, Jake, man, if you coming in the right spirit, you ain't, the Most High, man, you got faith, the Most High, hey, gonna be with you, man, but if you're not coming in the right spirit, if you wicked, you been, having 2/3 like behavior, the Most High ultimately is gonna judge you and ultimately take you out, with some of these pestilence. And if you don't, whether it be the nukes, all right, or whether it be one of these pestilence, hey, man, you can get took out, and if you slip through the cracks, you'll get purged in the wilderness, if you're not right, man. But yeah, these plagues is basically, for preserved, for certain men, judgment for certain nations, as well. But with that, I'm going to close out, give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teaches truth and rule well. Salutations to Yakim, pushing his word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.